My question is to the Minister of State Services. Does he stand by his statement that he ordered the inquiries into the leaking of information about the stocktake of Schedule 4 of the Crown Minerals Act and changes to the structure of the public sector?
Honourable Tony Ryan. Mr Speaker, yes, these inquiries were instigated by the State Services Commissioner following a direction from me pursuant to Section 8 of the State Sector Act.
Grant Robertson. Supplementary. Suggesting that the Prime Minister misled the public when he said on Thursday that the State Services Commissioner Ian Rennie, not the government, had instigated the investigations into this area.
Honourable Tony Ryle.
No.
Grant Robertson.
Supplementary. Did the Minister discuss the issue of an inquiry into these leaks with the Prime Minister at a Cabinet or Cabinet Committee meeting last week?
Honourable Tony Ryle.
Mr Speaker, there have been a number of discussions within the Cabinet on these matters.
Supplementary.
Grant Robertson.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
I don't think the Minister actually addressed the question that I asked.
Order. I'm just reflecting on the question asked because the question asked was, did he, that's the Minister, discuss with the Prime Minister the matter? Now, the Minister didn't actually answer that. The Minister answered a different question. So I do invite the Minister to answer the question.
Mr Speaker, as the member may one day find out, discussions in Cabinet are confidential.
Grant Robertson.
Supplementary. Why has the Minister not widened the scope of the inquiries to investigate the leaking of budget-sensitive information to the Sunday Star Times?
Honourable Tony Ryle.
Mr Speaker, I'm advised that the story used information based on the New Zealand Institute of Economic Research's estimates. So no decisions have been taken on the final shape of any tax cut packages to be announced in the Budget 2010.
That brings point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
I seek leave to table an email from the Minister's office that states the State Services Minister, Tony Ryle, confirms that he asked the State Services Commissioner to inquire into the leak.
Leave is sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There is no objection. That brings to a conclusion. Point of order, the Honourable
Mr Speaker, I seek leave to move a notice of congratulations for persistence to Stephen Joyce for having his degree conferred 21 years after he started it.
Leave is sought for that course of action. Is there any objection? There is no objection.
Mr Speaker, I so move. Mr Speaker, I think this is a very good example of the House taking the chance to debate something which is very, very important government policy that member has moved back. And the fact that we now have an open debate on this matter, one which will go down to the closure in government time, is something which I think is absolutely brilliant, and I want to thank the Leader of the House for his acceptance of this invitation to have a debate on this matter. And I might say, sir, I was very serious. I think that having senior students, people who complete their degrees 21 years after having it conferred 21 years after they start is a sign of persistence. The fact that he was most slow about getting it conferred. I think he'd hoped over a period of time to do a little bit better. I think yes, he did it. He completed it in 3 years.
Point of order, the Honourable Clayton Cosgrove.
With respect, sir, some of us are very interested in Mr Mallard's comments and are struggling to hear with the hubbub down the back.
Order, I think it's quite a robust debate and members can expect a degree of noise. The Honourable Trevor Mallard.
Mr Speaker, I'm someone who worked in rural education, worked with adults.